Chances are you're going through a stage in life where you're losing motivation. You don't know where to go. The truth is, motivation is a result of what you do. It comes after taking action, because what happens is you build confidence. Confidence builds motivation, and it's a feedback loop that allows you to go back and do more. Go into videos and trying to look for what to do next and what direction to go. You don't need the motivation to start. What you need to do is be able to know that. Just take an action, take a direction, and go. It's not easy to know what's going to work out for you, because in the end, at 40 years old, where I'm at, you're going to learn a lot of things. And you're going to learn that some things work, some things don't. Right now, I'm going through a stage of redefining who I am when I'm going through experiencing all these things. And in the realization, motivation's not enough, because you could have the proper motivation, you could have the proper drive, and start heading in a direction, and it'll lead you to a wall in life. And it happens sometimes. It's okay. You got to be okay with it. You can't let it distract you. But when you know that there's a challenge in front of you and you need to get around it, then that's where motivation does actually come into play, because you already have momentum moving. So when you're taking actions, whatever it is, for example, me, I'm moving my life into the direction of business and investing. I've been investing since 2017. So I'm in the game for about 8 years with real estate, with vending machines. We're making a lot of income. But in that time frame, I was also working at W2. I was at a hospital for 17 years in the pharmacy department, and I just recently lost my job. And it's okay with me, because I know what direction I'm supposed to go. But the thing is, the direction that you feel like you're going, it leads you to the next step. And that's all you could take. All you could do is take one step at a time and move forward, because it's not about motivation, it's about momentum. When you understand momentum, then the motivation starts building, the confidence builds, the self-esteem builds, and you're able to get out and go do what you want to do in life. So if you're looking for a change, you want to just start with action, whether it's cleaning your room, or whether it's finding a better place to live, a different job, a different career. It's good to do the research, but at some point you got to pick and just go make the move. It's not an easy direction, and it's not going to be an easy life. It never was an easy life. Nothing is ever meant to be easy if it's worth value. If it's not worth value, it'll come easy, right? There's a difference of having a relationship and going on to other websites to watch whatever you watch, versus going out to read about a business versus going out and starting one. Motivation only takes you far, but it's the actions that do. And when you consistently have action, you're gonna develop the discipline to go do what you need to do. Every day, little steps. So when you're trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work, just start with the little stuff first. Let it compound, let it grow. Do the immediate things you could control, because a lot of things are going to be out of your control. And chances are you're watching this video because you want to be motivated to change your life in a certain different way. And that's a great thing. That's very positive. You're inspired, but it's not motivation yet. You're inspired with the vision to go act and build the life you want, build the life that you see with others. But life is not about comparison. Life is about what's right for you. First step, take care of what you need to. Make sure you have a game plan and action. Then afterwards, start taking the feedback from those actions. What's working, what's not working. Whatever works, keep doing it, double down on it. The better it gets, double down even more. What doesn't work, okay, put it off to the side or reduce your energy towards it. Yeah, this is going to happen even in your relationships. So even if you're motivated to make a business work or a relationship work, sometimes it doesn't work out that way. I've had several businesses that were doing well on the startup, and then after a few years, it didn't work out. And then we got rid of those businesses and then went into something else. And a lot of people are going to say, oh, you're not committed. Yes and no. Commitment's good. I'm committed to my goals and where I want to achieve, but I'm committed to doing it in a way where I'm not overstressed. I want a life that I could be comfortable and live. And what I mean by comfortable is that I have peace of mind. I could do what I want to do at any given time. I could go travel any given time. I can connect with anyone I want at any time. I get to choose who my business partners. I get to choose who I kick it with. I get to choose how I make my money and how I help other people. So in this stage of life when I've been investing so long, and the returns are really great, but it's not where my heart is. It's not what motivates me to keep doing it. I'm still gonna do those because they're sustainable, but now I'm on a mission to actually just talk about my experiences and show that to the world and to other guys that, hey, it's possible to live the life you want to. You don't have to be a slave or contained into a box just because the world says you need to be. Everything was set up that way, which includes the educational system, how you're trained at work, the 401k process, the benefits packages, all that is set up as a false security. Security is internal, it's not external. So if you're motivated to change your life, it's not enough. You got to be able to understand that it's all about the action and your directions too. Motivation will come afterwards, because when you see the proper feedback, proper feedback loops and they start coming up and you getting good feedback, that is going to point you in the right direction to move where you need to move. So check it out later. Easy.